Today I'm going to be talking about bubbling up, shielding, protecting, or just more broadly and probably all-encompassing, staying sovereign in your energetic sphere, in your energetic field as you move through this human experience amongst others. As an empath, as someone who is able to sense the feelings of other people, we already know that we are susceptible and perhaps have a tendency to hold the energy of others. Now, how does this play out for many people? Perhaps when you go out into the world, you come back feeling drained. Perhaps when you go visit a certain person, you can't help but leave feeling anxious or really replicating their emotions. And this can make it stressful because you don't like it doesn't feel like you. So it's not something that feels comfortable, to be honest. So then it makes us feel maybe anxious about going certain places, and you can see how it can kind of spiral back on itself when we are not sure of our energetic boundary. What is me and what is not me? Knowing very well that I am in full control of my state, of my auric field. It is mine. It is my sovereign space. It is me. And it is my choice to pick up or not pick up other people's energies. So the first thing about shielding and bubbling is just to understand that you have an auric field. You have an energetic field around you of potential, and this energetic field will interact with what you tell it to, how you feel, and what you're communicating to it. It's so amazing. We just have to think that we're communicating to our auric field and it is reacting to us. So let's just start by acknowledging that we have an energetic field around us. Pretty simple. Now, often people feel this energetic field as like a circle or an egg around them. But really, when you close your mind's eye, you're going to sense what your field is like, knowing that your field is completely unique to you. Now, how would I shield? How would I protect this field? So interesting. I can teach you a couple of ways that I have moved through the development of shielding or protecting or becoming one with my energetic field. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to come into my center by taking a few deep breaths in and out. Do you want to try with me? Let's do it. We'll take a deep breath in and sigh it out the mouth. We'll do that again. On the exhale, I really start to feel grounded in my body. As I bring myself inward into my center, I start to illuminate a golden star at the center of my chest. I take a couple deep breaths here. With every breath, I'm envisioning this golden light beginning to radiate from the center of my chest. I can add to the potential, I can add to the flavor of this light by speaking in my mind's eye, I love you. Really starting to feel a sense of love in my heart space. And as it fills, as this light begins to ruminate, really radiate from your heart center, envision this golden light just filling your auric field. Envision what this looks like to you. Perhaps you're creating this like golden bubble around you. Perhaps it's strengthening your field with this sparkling golden light. Perhaps your heart's light is creating this angelic shield around you. And so as your love energy really fills in your field and you really start to sense a really solid sense of self in your space, you can know that you are now divinely protected. Only what is meant for you will come through. That's one way. That is one way. Another way is I like to come into my center. Let's do it again. Come into my center. We'll take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Next one, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Really starting to land on the exhale. Coming into your body, starting to feel present. And again, I'm going to come back to my heart center and I'm going to start to illuminate with a breath in. This light in the center of my chest, this glowing light of love just starts to illuminate in my chest. Every exhale, just allowing that light to get a little bit brighter. Now, this time, as my heart's light is expanding into my field with every breath, I'm also calling on the light of our collective I am, that Christ in light appearing about 6 feet above your head. And this light begins to pour down through your crown chakra and into your body. And it starts to fill up your heart space again with that light. This is what I would call like anchoring in my shield, because we're pulling in the light from source above and pulling it into our heart space, replenishing as we are eagerly filling our own field with our own love. So these are two ways that I feel really drawn to when I need to be extra sure that I am in my own energy. It's fun to play with this kind of like magical, imaginative power we have over our energetic field. But there's even a more, like a very simple way that you can claim sovereignty or cut cords, even cut all cords with one phrase. And we're going to be speaking, when we are speaking these words, we are speaking to each other on a sovereign plane. We are speaking to each other soul to soul, soul light to soul light. There's no hierarchy here. And when you claim these words and you just say, respect my sovereignty, when you say those words with the intention of communicating from your soul light, those words, you claim sovereignty from everyone else. And it keeps them sovereign and it keeps you sovereign. It's very, very powerful. So it is just knowing that you're speaking from your higher self at that plane. Respect my sovereignty. And if you wish, you can even say, and I respect your sovereignty, if you'd like to extend it out to someone else. Oh, it feels so good to like just be sovereign, to just be me and not have anyone else, all expectations, anybody else's energy or experience moving through me. It feels so good to claim that back. I do it often in a day. I hope this was helpful. I know it was helpful, but you know what? This is what I always teach. Your way is unique to you. So whatever is coming through you to be working for you is right for you. My imagination is not your imagination, but your imagination is key to your growth. So let's tap into that. Don't be afraid to explore what works for you. I'm so proud of you for stepping up, for claiming your energy, and for being here with me. Peace and love. Infinity School out. Pew.